Hey guys, welcome to the next episode in the Celtic Let's Play on FM13 in the Premier League, and this is the well, it's not really the Premier League now, as it is the Champions League game against Fenerbahce. And as we know, if you've been following the series, we've actually been doing rather well in the Champions League. Yes, and mentioned previously, it is one thing I can do on this game, and that is play the Champions League group stage, or just generally group stages quite well, or at least the Champions League ones in particular. I've had a little flick around with the team this time. We've got Targreaves coming in, Bentley, Gershon starts, Watt and Johnston up front. Denny Johnston, only 17, but he does have quite a lot of potential, this lad, apparently. So I've decided to give Hooper, Rogic, and the rest a rest. That made sense. Former Liverpool players include Dirk Kuyt and Raul Morales for Fenerbahce. So this could be interesting now. Basically, Fenerbahce have to kind of win here if they are to go through. Thankfully, Pierre Webo, or Weibo, strange name, has not scored for Fenerbahce in a while. I mean, I know it's kind of obvious up here. It says, a result against Fenerbahce is imperative. Do you think? I mean, no, seriously, do you think? I mean, I don't know how AC Milan or Olympiacos are going to get on. We're just going to concentrate on our own game here and see how we do. I mean, if we win, if we win, we've virtually got 1 foot into the knockout round. So I will be quite happy. And don't forget, they also have the absence of Musa Sow and Emre. So I think we've got a really good opportunity here to really stamp our foot onto this game and we've given the young lads a real good chance. Go out there and impress everyone. I will say to Johnston, though, try that, actually, have faith, whatever. We'll go on control. I realise it is in Turkey, and thankfully it doesn't actually take into account like how mental the Turkish support actually is. You know, I mean, I think the Eastern European teams are just, supporters are just batshit crazy. Like, especially compared to, like I remember, oh, hang on, there's a chance. Oh no, goalkeeper does well. I remember when we played, was it Besiktas, and their fans were crazy. They were nuts. And I think like we played against Zenit St Petersburg, their fans were nuts. It's like, I mean, we all know the Zenit St Petersburg fans are nuts. I mean, they're the ones. It's like, we just bought a £40 million player, one of the best players in the world. Let's racially abuse him. It's like it doesn't make any sense. So that kind of just shows you how crazy they are. But thankfully, I don't think the game really takes that into account. Well, maybe it does. I don't know. We'll have to see as this game progresses. Now, if we do lose here or drop points, it's not going to be the end of the world, but obviously this is a real opportunity for us, especially... goalkeeper's got to hold on to that. Come on, goalie, pick it up. He's got to pick that one up. My only concern is the lack of sort of firepower up front, and that is one thing I will be addressing in January if I do get the chance, that is if I'm still here, and that's poor from Wanyama. He doesn't usually get dispossessed that easily, but he got very, very easily shrugged off the ball there, and that's 3 players around the 1 player, and he still can't get it off them. Come on, Wanyama, get in there. That's a shout. I'm shouting at the screen. I should shout instructions and actually do something. There we go, get stuck in. Probably should hassle opponents as well, as they are. Probably they need to do that, and that's a good block. Bentley, you're letting us down there. You've got to do better, and Morales with a weak shot. Yeah, David Bentley's been a failed experiment. I thought maybe he might be decent. Good quality for the. I was going to say for the SPL, but we're not in the SPL, are we? No, he's been a fail. What has happened to David Bentley, man? He was called him, and that goal against Arsenal in the North London derby is amazing. They are having way too much of the ball. I'm sorry. Sorry if it gets in your way. I can't help it. They are having way too much, and I know it's because we've got a 17-year-old and Tony Watt up front, but come on. There we go. Chance here. If we can even just get a goal, then I'll be happy. Well, I'm not going to say we're going to sit back, but at least stamp a bit of authority on the damn game. Right, Bentley puts a good ball in. It's going to drop to Wanyama. There we go. Pushes forward a bit. And, oops, sorry. There is Victor Wanyama. First goal of the season. And boy, did he smash that in. Great strike from the Kenyan. I think I've seen too many Kenyan footballers. I think I've seen more Kenyan cricketers than footballers. Right, here we go. Chance again here. Oh, come on. The front two need to get on to that more. Gershon. Oh, it's another penalty. Oh, we've conceded a few penalties. That's 3 this season. It's racking up, right, Dirk Kuyt. He's very good at penalties. That was a good penalty. He was excellent. I think he only ever missed 1 penalty for Liverpool. I think that was against can't remember it was against anyway. Chris Commons, an absolutely atrocious free kick. He will be getting sold, by the way. I'm just putting him in the shop window. Keep his value up, potentially a bit higher as well. That's why it's always worth, if you are planning on selling a player later on. I'm not going to get rid of him now. I can still use him. He is useless, but he might actually crop up with the occasional bit of use. I know it sounds stupid. I know it sounds a bit contradictory, but he might score you a winner. When someone else wouldn't. Okay, come on. No reaction. These things won't get a reaction. Yeah. What is? Well, I'll bring Lassad on. Go on. Let's see. Show me what you've got. I want to see a good display. I'll say to Johnston. There's a lot more to come from you. No reaction. Yeah, Gershon 5.3. That's not good, is it? I'm not resting players as such, but obviously it is only a small squad, so I do have to rotate the limited amount of players I've got. And when I say small squad, yes, it's small even by my standards. I like small squads, but even for me, this is pretty small. Oh, come on, Lassana, he just ran away from the ball. He just let him have that. What's that about? Yeah, and don't tell me they were throwing it back either. It's a good block. Ambrose, I'm impressed by Effie Ambrose. He's a very good player, little player. So I would assume he's African. So, oh my God, I've never seen a player so scared of the ball. He's absolutely rubbish. He really has not impressed me at all. Right, and Johnston is just totally anonymous. I don't know how he managed to rack up a rating of... It's another fucking penalty. And Hargreaves has injured himself. Sorry. Do you know what it's like? Owen Hargreaves is like a really old car. And it like breaks down just when you need them, just when you need it the most. Oh dear. Owen Hargreaves, man. Right, Joe Ledley will have to come on. We'll put Johnston as a poacher because this clearly isn't working, and DLF, he's just... AF, go on, try that. I guess we're going to have to... Well, yeah, we are going to have to be... We're going to probably lose... probably going to be losing now. Dirk Kuyt, I assume, will be on it again. Yep, Dirk Kuyt. Well, he scored one already. I've praised him previously, and it's another really good penalty from Dirk Kuyt. So, this isn't good, is it? Well, we are going to have to push higher up now. I wasn't being defensive. I was just sort of, being cautious, if you will. And if that's a criticism, then fine. But, yeah, wow. Okay, it's just going to zoom right across. We're going to bring on Rogic for the last few minutes. I am giving Gary Cooper a rest, even though he probably doesn't really deserve one. He's been shite. Right, overload. Whoa, it's just zooming all the way through to the end. It's not even giving us a highlight. Here we go, Chris Commons. He is so shit. It's unreal. It takes a lot for me to really, alter play it as positively shite, but God, he's been bad. Really, I mean, and a goal against some second-rate Irish team, with all respect to Shamrock Rovers, doesn't count. Look at that cross. That is just feeble. And Wanyama, okay, well, I don't know what the goalkeeper's thinking there. And Commons has to win that header. I'm sorry, come on. Plays on a yellow card, put a bit of pressure on him. Right, Commons, beat the first man. Okay, if failing that, beat the goalkeeper. Two of the players you probably have to beat if you want an effective corner. I don't know about you. Right, so that's a free kick. He's offside. Come on. Got 90 seconds to go. I think it's probably going to run all that through as well. Right, a point at this time would be quite nice. I really would rather not lose to Fenerbahce. Bentley, okay, hang on. Ziegler's going to get sent off here. It's 10 men. Well, I guess I should say take more risks, but that really wouldn't... This is only going to help us now, surely. And Izagirre has scored. I don't believe it. It's floated across. That happened so quickly. It's 2-2 in Turkey, and we have managed to salvage a point. I don't know if that sending off actually, did something, but we have somehow managed to get a point from that. I don't know how, but there we go. Full time. Really, that was the last chance of the game, and we have just saved the point. I don't believe it. That's a really good point then. Well, Well, I'll say that just to keep the morale up, as it does need to go up. There's no point in being harsh on them. So yes, there we go. We are nearly there. We just need a point against Olympiacos at home in the last game to qualify and finish top of the group. It's all still to play for with these two, though. Ooh, so that will make for a very interesting game. It has blown the group quite wide open. Let's find. Oh no, we have already. Yeah, we have already qualified. That means we have qualified. Yeah, because does it really? Hang on. Fans jubilant, given a controversial penalty. Admires Cout talent. What talent he's got. I don't know what it really is. I don't understand what talent. So yeah, that is interesting. That. Let's have a look then. So we just look at detailed Group D. In fact, I think I'd rather just do this. It's better. Yeah, we've qualified. Wow. So, hang on. Have we really qualified? Well, yeah. I mean, it's not as if Milan. I think it's got something to do with the head-to-heads as well, isn't it? That's right. Yeah, because it's head-to-heads, not goal difference on the Champions League. I'm sure it is. Could be wrong on that one. I might be thinking of something else. But yeah, that's decent. No, we've qualified. One game to go, and we have qualified from the Champions League group. Obviously, with a point at Olympiacos, which we really should get, will guarantee us a top spot finish. So I'll be very, very happy with that if we can get that ahead of AC Milan and Fenerbahce as well. You know, they're no slouches, let me tell you. So next game then is going to be against Newcastle. So hopefully we can keep this good run going and push up the table a bit, because we have slipped down a bit there since then. But I think we have a game in hand, even 2 games in hand on like Sunderland. Reading still without a win. They did bring in Malky Mackay, in case you didn't see. Had to buy yours top. What's going on there? I just noticed actually. Well, just real quick. Let me just go back here. Papi Cisse you saw with 6 goals there. He's transfer listed. He's transfer listed. What's all that about? And for 16 million, that is extremely tempting. I mean, the wage budget's been pushed down. Oh, no, actually, yeah, I think we're going to have to change that wage budget, yeah, clearly. Right, yeah, so that's going to do it for me then. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.